Let's welcome on the frequent bump flyer, Drew McIntyre.
Number 10!
Yeah, congratulations, yo. Congratulations to me for number 10. Congratulations to yo for number 100. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you, sir. Big part of it.
Well, Drew, like I said before we brought you on, there's no way that we could do this without you. You are as synonymous with the bump as all of us are, and we have a lot that we want to get into. But first, let's just go ahead and get into this. Your mindset's got to be all over the place. We want to hear from you where your mind actually is after this insane week that you just got out of.
Yeah, that's been pretty crazy this week. Obviously, on Sunday, it was myself, Braun, and Lashley beat the absolute hell out of each other. Really showed what modern big men are capable of from athletic and physical standpoint from the match perspective, but it was a triple threat. In the end, as physical as it was, as much as I was in the match, because I was in there 95% of the time, putting in the work, Braun still lost the match. Lashley is still the champion, and that's the beauty of triple threat matches.
Absolutely. And Drew, off of that, Monday night came, and, you played a pivotal role in Kofi Kingston getting a huge win over Bobby Lashley. Now, no surprise, no shocker, you still want your chance at the WWE opportunity. But with Kofi's win, not over only Bobby, but also Randy on Monday night, does Kofi now have an argument to be at the head of the line for the WWE Championship?
Absolutely. If Kofi wants that opportunity, which I know he does, he absolutely deserves it. And I've always said, I'm always going to be fighting. I'm always going to be fighting to be front of the line. All you have to do is earn the right to get the title match. Kofi's earned the right. I was hanging around ringside pretty close by because I had a feeling something fishy was going to go down. Lashley and MVP tried to pull a fast one, and the New Day are my guys. Big D is always going to look out for them. So I was there in a flash to make sure no shenanigans was pulled. Now Kofi won the match. If he wants the first opportunity at Lashley, he's more than welcome, but I'm going to keep prodding until I get my rematch singles with Lashley.
Well, let's go back to Sunday night and that triple threat match, WrestleMania Backlash, because obviously your top priority, you're making it clear, is to become WWE champion for a third time. But you mentioned that big man match and that mentality. Very different in 2021 than, let's say, 1991. And Mark Henry was with us watching that match, and he even said, hey, this is a lot different. Do you go in thinking that way? Hey, we're three big men having a very different match than what would have happened maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I know what Lashley is capable of. He's an absolute freaking etcher when it comes to being an athlete. Braun's exactly the same, except he is a legitimate monster. With myself, I can do it all. When it comes to power, speed, technical. I've been doing this 20 years. I haven't always been this size. I was always a lot smaller growing up, and I'm still capable of the athletic moves when I was younger, and we wanted to show the world what the modern big man is capable of, and that the heavyweights can still be at the top of the card and grab everyone's attention, and that's exactly what that match did. Unfortunately, again, with the finish, it didn't come out quite like I hoped. WrestleMania itself, I've said it over and over. I made a mistake. I lost. It was my opportunity to have my moment in front of the crowd to win my title back, and I made a mistake. The next night, I owned that mistake, said I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my rematch, my singles match. I'll jump through any hoops. Braun got all offended because he won one match and decided he was front of the line. So we suddenly the number one contenders match. Myself, Randy, Braun. I earned my rematch, my singles rematch. Braun kept sticking his nose in my business, prevented that singles match, turned into a triple threat, and lost it for me. And Lashley's going to do whatever it takes to avoid fighting Drew McIntyre one-on-one, especially after last week when it happened with the Claymore. I was about to beat him again, and Braun stuck his nose in again. So Monster's got to watch his back, because McIntyre's going to take him out, and I'm going to get that singles rematch. But Kofi, if you want it first, you've earned it.
Big man, not to harp on a moment, but it maybe one little mistake that kind of ultimately led to you losing that triple threat match, brother. I just want to get into your mindset and what you're feeling. How do you take this in? And how do you move forward? How do you progress? How do you get back to that mountaintop?
I need to get that singles match. I'm perfectly aware of what happens in triple threat matches. I thought I'd taken out Lashley, but realistically, he's a Terminator. Even though I put him through the LED screen, taking out 99% of the roster doesn't mean you've taken out Lashley. Braun and I went down, continued to wrestle for another 6 minutes or so. I was hitting Michinoku drivers, taking the world's stiffest senton. Overhead on the floor, powerbomb through the table. We continued and had a singles match, essentially. I was in that match about 95% of the time, like I mentioned earlier. And just when I least expected it, I hit the Claymore. Match would have been won in a singles. There's Lashley following the rules. It's a triple threat match. I can't fault him. Pitched me out the ring, took advantage of my Claymore, won the match. So I don't know what else to say. I need that singles match. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll jump through any hoops. If anyone thinks they deserve it more than Drew McIntyre after the last year and a half I've had, fight me. That's all you have to do. Get in the ring with me, beat me, then you jump ahead of me. It's as simple as that.